Anyway, when you sit up, you take the club, aim the club to the target, and then you look at it, and then you take your stance. What happens is your shoulders will follow, your hips will follow, and then your feet will follow. Really in that sequence. I see so many people, they go up here, they start with their feet, and then then the hips, and then they make this line with the club. I don't know about you, but it's very hard to stand up here and look, where's this going? So that's why I always, if you want to really do it right, go behind, draw a long line to the ball, pick a little intermediate target, about a foot or two in front of you, take the club, look at the target, and then sit up and trust it and swing it.
So Annika, you brought up one point there, which is you see a lot of players over the ball at address, making last-minute adjustments. And one of the things that I'd love for you to share with everyone, which I know I've benefited from, is the thinking box versus what you do over the ball. Can you share that with everyone?
Sure. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorites. Well, I think, to play good golf, you need obviously good equipment. You need some calories. How many have calories? All right. If you don't, go in there. There's some for sale, right?
Rory can help.
So you have the right equipment. You've taken a few lessons. You're feeling pretty good. But then what? The key to good golf is you have to be able to control what's between your ears. They say that's the longest distance in golf. And what that really means is, when you think too much, a lot of things can happen. You start doubting yourself. Is it a pitching wedge? Is it a 9-iron? Is it uphill? Is it windy? So you do a lot of thinking. Well, I have a little process here that I do on the practice tee and then I also do on the golf course. And it helps you make a decision. And once you made a decision, it helps you commit to that decision. So here, I've divided this area, I hope you all can see, in two parts, because I put this club down here as a divider. So this area is what I call the think box. This area is what I call the play box. So let me see if you're awake and not frozen. What do you do in the think box? So what do you do in the play box? Yay! I know it sounds really simple, but I've seen a lot of people play in the think box, and I see so many people think in the play box. So here's a really good drill that you can do on your own, is when you're in the think box, think as much as you want. Think about the wind, think about the distance, think about whatever you want. Take your time in the think box, because this is where you are allowed to think. So in this case, I'm going to continue to go to this Irish flag. I know I can't get there with a pitching wedge. I'm not even in my good days. But so I'm going to stand here. We know the wind is right to left. We know it's 170 yards. And, I'm going to take a practice swing. Just feel the shot. You go behind it. You really visualize this perfect 170-yard shot wedge. Again, you want to visualize...
214 to the Irish flag.
Oh, 214. Yards of meters.
You have that shot, right?
Again, I'm visualizing my best pitching wedge I've ever hit. Because when you stand here in your think box, you want to have a good vision. You don't want to stand here and think about a wedge that you topped, or that you hooked, or that you hit fat. Because you want to give yourself a good vision. Because when you have a good vision, you get a good feel. When you have a good feel, you just get very... I do anyway. I smile. I feel very good about it. So I stand over here and I visualize this good wedge. Once I'm ready, I'm going to go over this imaginary line. And all you need to do now is to line up the club and line up the body and then swing. There's no need to think anymore. Because if you start thinking that, I don't have enough club, maybe I put the ball further back. Oh, the wind stopped. I got to aim more to the right now. And then you go, oh, there's a lake on the right. Maybe I should go back to the left. So you see these people, they just, and I've done it myself. I know exactly how it is. And you think that the last minute change is really going to help you. So in the end, you have moved around a few times and you probably really forgot what you're hitting. And then you get to the ball and you're just very tentative. And it's just hard to swing through. And a lot of times, then we get angry at ourselves and say, oh, why did I change? Why didn't I trust my decision here in the think box? Why do you come over here in the play box and you don't commit to the shot? I think this is a really easy drill. I know I took a lot of time explaining it, but I think this is something you can do very naturally. But just thinking here, make a decision, go over to the ball and commit to it. And I guarantee you, if you committed to a shot, you're going to hit more good shots than when you start to hesitate. Because when we hesitate, we all know it doesn't go very far and not in the right place.